Okay, I'm reloaded.
For all y'all that don't know, it's the Midwest King, MVP, Mike with a mic, Romey. You know, we in here kicking it. Everybody that want to know anything about me, any information you may need, go to www.iamromey.com. You know, check out YouTube, you know, /RomeyTV. You know, you go on myspace.com/GetRichRecords. You know, we everywhere. Twitter, Romey MD Midwest King. I feel really good to be acknowledged, man. I just feel like a big kid. You know, I just can't wait to get there to the human maze or whatever and just bond and just be, you know, one of the guys or whatever with the other artists or whatever that's grinding all the way across the country. We just all just coming together or whatever. To me or whatever, it's gonna feel like the all-star game for independent artists that's out there grinding or whatever. So I'm gonna just be out there, you know, just being one of the guys, you know.
Yeah.
Just kicking it away. I mean, it feels good, you know. I got the news or whatever about like 4 days ago. You know, Hat shot me the email congratulating me. I'm like, what you congratulate me for? And then, you know, just to find out, you know, that I got the breakthrough artist now, you know.
Oh, that's a good look right there.
Yes, sir.
Breakthrough artist. And you've been on the billboards 6 weeks straight, right?
8 weeks now.
8 weeks straight.
Yeah.
So how's that feeling right there?
I feel really good, man. I mean, you know, to come all the way from, you know what I'm saying, a little bitty old Madison, Wisconsin, and, you know, get the call from Billboard, you know, they giving me, you know what I'm saying, the gangster grillage, you know, about my company and are we official, and, you know, inquiring about Romey, and, you know, and then, you know what I'm saying, I only turn around later in the conversation to be like, oh, by the way, you have just debuted on Billboard at 49.
Yeah.
Have a nice day. I Am King thing popping right now.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what we on right now.
Okay.
We pushing that Don't Behave single real heavy right now. You know, it's doing what it's doing on Billboard. You know, me and everybody around me are thinking or whatever that we can get that thing a little bit higher. Push a couple more units. You know, the album, you know, it's out. It's bubbling right now, whatever, and doing what it needs to do or whatever. Like, that's pretty much the main focus or whatever. And then, you know, once I leave NY, whatever, getting back, you know, out there to the Midwest or whatever, finishing up the second leg of the tour. Artist-wise, you know, I kept it in-house. My artist Be Easy is featured on about like 4 or 5 records.
Yeah.
My man Jay Stills, shout out to Rainy Day Productions, you know, his production company. He blessed me with 2 hooks. The Don't Behave record we collaborated on, and another one called Not Just Another, which I feel like is a certified banger as well. DJ Payne 1, which, you know, he produced the Jeezy Don't Do It record on the Recession. You know, he made three of the records on the album. My in-house producing Unit 7 did the bulk majority of the work. You know, we was getting our, you know, Batman and Robin, M and Dre, you know, Tim, Missy, you know, whatever dynamic duo you want to name, we was pretty much doing our Midwest rendition of that. So, you know, shout out to him up there in Minneapolis doing it big. Producers M-Tech Music blessed me with the intro, which is phenomenal. Vibe. My man 40 Mil produced the record Get Your Stump On, which is really dope. And my man Rain did the All Day Hustle record. So, you know, that's what it is, you know what I'm saying, as far as producers. My man Boo Velli, aka the Gingerbread Man, you know, he's got 2 features on the album. And, you know, my producing unit raps as well, so, you know, he's featured that he actually rapped on 2 of the records. So. And then I got 718 on You the Coldest. They signed Capitol Records. They finna push their single with Fabulous. And my man Devontae, R&B sensation out of Green Bay / Chicago. Everybody that I had the pleasure of working with on this album, it's like family.
Yeah.
And, you know, it just felt good making music with them, and like all us just putting all our creative juices together, and you know, like, and we got a classic. And, you know, like, I love that formula, and I'm always gonna, even as I get larger and get more and more fame, I'm always gonna stick to my same kind of formula, kind of do the things that got me to where I'm at. Co-sign the blogs, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really not hard.
Yeah.
I mean, we in the viral and digital world right now. So I just feel like, you know, like, if your music is good enough, it'll stand on its own. Like, you know, like, if you got strong material, whatever, and it gets out there to the internet, you know, like, and it's out there, whatever, I feel like that's a good thing. Because the internet and these blogs or whatever will take you farther than any record label can take you.
Yeah.
You know, like, honestly or whatever, you know, like, a major label, you know, like, I mean, like, they good or whatever, you know what I'm saying, from a support radio, you know, from a distribution standpoint, but, you know, like, you gotta be proactive. Like, the bottom line is or whatever, like, you're not gonna be a star, you're not gonna do the stuff that you wanna do unless you can do it yourself. It's just not gonna happen. You know, like, if you see Get Rich, and Get Rich is a nationwide or international movement, like a Young Money or like some of the greats in the past or whatever, like the Rockefellers, the Rough Riders, the Cash Moneys, the Dipsets and all that or whatever, it's gonna be because Get Rich was always proactive. And if we do get a major situation, you know, like them reacting to everything that we're out there in the streets and out there in the world proactively doing.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, it really wasn't a hard question like that or whatever, you know, like, they all both tools or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And if you a good businessman / artist or whatever, you'll be smart enough to take advantage of both, honestly. I want to shout out everybody over there at HipHop Reloaded or whatever for coming through and kicking it with your man. It's your boy Romey, MVP, Mike with a mic, Midwest King, and you know, they HipHop Reloaded, and so am I. We just doing our thing, man. G's and R's all day. Oh yeah, I am king. Get familiar. He is I, and I am him, and we are one and the same. Cool.